Martin Tyler here with you as usual, and delighted to have the company of Alan Smith.
Thank you, Martin. It's a pleasure to be here.
Our match today is Ingolstadt, and they play Bayern Munich. The days of FC Hollywood, as Bayern Munich were called, have probably passed through now. It's a very, very professional approach. Such a well-run football club.
Yeah, and on the transfer front, they always seem to do their business really quickly. Don't get involved in last-minute deals. So well organised.
Cohen, there's some potential in this move. And here's the shot. The defenders managed to get in the way there. You can see the deflection there, corner. And he heads it for goal. It's gone out for a throw. I think most people in the ground expect Bayern Munich to win this game. Kittel. Through pass. That's a good tackle. Joshua Kimmich. Eriksson. In comes the challenge. Trying to keep the ball. Not anymore. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw, though. Well, I guess he was aiming for a teammate, but he certainly didn't find one. Probing away, trying to find... Shot on! Good block. It'll be a corner. And it's a heading chance now. A good hit at it, but I'm afraid that was off the radar. This with a chance to go into the lead now. It's a fine strike, but not quite what he was hoping for.
Well, when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to bulge in the back of the net. Not quite, though.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Throw-in for Bayern Munich. Frank Ribery, Thiago. He'll feel good about that. A really strong and clean tackle. And that's a turnover in play. Attacking well here. Slide rule pass there. That's a penalty. Well, the referee's decided to give the penalty, and it's a chance now to take the lead.
Well, could be a vital decision, this one, and looking at it, I think he was correct in it.
He scored from the spot. Nicely knocked in from the penalty spot, made it look easy.
Yeah, it is, and he doesn't normally let you down from 12 yards, certainly didn't there.
And that has opened the scoring, 1-0 here. Just working away to try and find an opening. Well, they're in a good position here. And shoots! He's reached it and turned it aside. Defending the corner, Bayern Munich. Here's the chance. A very good goal from a very good team. Been surprising that they have been behind, but here they are level again, and they're rushing to get the game restarted because they believe they can go on and get the victory. Well, this goal really reflects how they've been playing. The underdogs today, plenty of shots and now a scoring one.
Well, I think there's a lot of self-belief within the dressing room, even if a lot of us outside didn't fancy him too much at the start here.
One shot, one on target for Bayern Munich.
Well, on another day, they'll hope to create more chances than this, but of the ones that they have, they've done really well.
And in goes the cross. Caught under no challenge by the goalkeeper.
Keita. There's some potential in this move. Christensen. Referee says play on.
Now, it wasn't a good tackle, without any doubt, but the worst thing for supporters when you've got the ball is to hold up the play.
Keita. And the cross is in.
Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Doing well to keep the ball. He can put them in front. Oh, they've scored! And that is against the balance of the match. Bit of smash and grab in this. A quick move, catching the opposition out. Lack of concentration, really, on their part. But a fine goal.
And the way he's hit this one, he flew off his boot to beat the keeper.
Off we go again, 2-1.
Cohen. I love to see that, the referee playing the advantage.
And the cross coming in. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Thiago.
Now Ribéry. Rafinha.
Probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Shot on! That's fine work from the goalkeeper against an opponent who certainly troubled him today.
Well, his teammates should be thanking him, because really the striker was favourite, and I thought he was going to score.
Joshua Kimmich. Here's a chance to attack. And in goes the cross.
Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though.
And it's Bayern Munich who lead here. Not much longer left in the first half. Could be a strong second half from them. They're good at that. On the other hand, they haven't played well enough to suggest that that's necessarily a formality.
And now the shot!
Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper.
It's Kimmich. Thiago.
Joshua Kimmich. On the attack here, Christensen. 3 minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time. He might be through.
Lewandowski! Oh, what a fine goal! They lead by 2 now. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and they're good value for this advantage at the moment. He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Christensen.
He's coming forward with some danger. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. And the referee blows for half. Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution.
Javi Martinez.
Here's Ribéry.
Bernat.
Eriksson. That's neatly done. Good forward play from them.
Thiago! And behind off the frame of the goal.
Here's Rafinha.
News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for the home team. 50 minutes played. 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Goes for it with a fist.
Good passing here.
And here's the shot. Good work by the goalkeeper.
And now a throw-in. Javi Martinez. Lewandowski. It's Kimmich. It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here.
Well, it's an important area to win back the ball, that.
And we'll have for you on EA Sports the upcoming Bundesliga fixture for the hosts. Trying to find a way through here. Shots on here. Great effort. Clipping the top of the bar. Jerome Boateng. Spotted that well and intercepted. Frank Ribéry. And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on. That wasn't a good tackle, but they've still... The referee has awarded this free. Free kick. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. The shot's on! That is a fantastic goal. Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Very good game, 3-2. Rafinha. It's in the laws, the advantage, and referee applying it well then. Well, they're in a good position here. Able to make a good interception. That's a great interception. Doing well to keep the ball. There's the ball in, and he's up for the header. That's a very good goal. Three of the best, he's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick. Well, no wonder he's wheeling away in a super celebration. To get a hat-trick is a fantastic experience, and he's just done that.
Well, having scored two, he was just so full of confidence, and he never looked like missing that chance.
Well, where do we go from here, now that they're level, after being so far behind? Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Rafinha. Well, they're still battling to try and get their search for supremacy successful. Possession facts suggest that battling is still going on.
That's right. One thing having possession, but another thing being positive and using it in the right areas.
Bayern Munich given the throw. Coman. Well, that's good support as they build this attack. Defender to it first. Thiago. Tackle goes in. Promising build-up until that challenge. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Yo. He's coming forward with some danger. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Well, they've got to chase back because with the turnover in possession, they could be vulnerable. Throw in for Bayern Munich. Here's Rafinha. Thiago. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Brilliant match, still nothing between the two teams. They're both going at it, hammer and tongs, looking for the win. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here. And he heads it for goal.
Well, it was a big opportunity, and it's turned out to be a very big miss.
Well, he's just swung a boot at it. In the end, it flew by an absolute mile. So, really the wrong decision from him.
There's good progress with this attack.
Now, Rafinha. Ericsson.
Only 5 minutes of the 90 to go, plus...
That's going to be a free kick given by the referee. He's had a good game. And that's going to mean a booking for the player.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
In quickly. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now.
Rafinha.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. The shot's on! He can win it here! Yes, he has done it! They have taken the lead, and the game is virtually theirs. Oh, a great goal, Alan.
Well, talk about luck. The keeper makes a good save, but straight into the path of the attacker.
We had seemed to be stuck in a bit of a stalemate, in truth, but this very, very late goal has changed that.
Well, they threw men forward and they've got the reward.
Well, there's a big support here for them, and those supporters want to see just a little bit more in the time that remains.
Well, there's always pressure on you when you're playing in front of a big crowd, your own fans, and the players have shown a few nerves out there today. They've got to lose those.
Thiago. Attacking well here. Through pass. Well, the referee has brought it to a halt here, and Bayern Munich have won the game. It's been a privilege to be here. Brilliant game.
Bundesliga. Mainz 1, Augsburg 1. Bayer Leverkusen 0, Eintracht Frankfurt 0. Ingolstadt 3, Bayern Munich 4. Schalke 1, Hertha Berlin 0. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Bayern Munich with 43 points. In second, Bayer Leverkusen with 41 points. In third, climbing the table, are Schalke with 37 points. In fourth and falling are Borussia Mönchengladbach with 35 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fifth, moving down, are Borussia Dortmund with 34 points. In sixth, Augsburg with 33 points. In seventh, Cologne with 30 points.